Hello, everyone. It's Michael Jacob with Unleashing Intuition Secrets. Billionaires are buying up land in key states and in key locations. They're building survival shelters and homes and so forth. So, what do they know? What do they know? So, been talking about this for a little bit. The Earth changes that are coming, potentially, maybe they won't, right? But it looks like they are. And if we look at that and start to plan accordingly, then we could be in those locations that will survive going forward if there is uh, some of these earth changes that are coming. So let's look at a little bit of this and see if we can gather any information. So here we go.
Apparently, tech billionaires are buying up luxurious bunkers and hiring military security to survive a societal collapse. Everyone from Jeff Bezos to Elon Musk to Mark Zuckerberg is buying up secret bunkers they can run to in the event of a cataclysmic disaster. That's right, today we're talking about billionaires building bunkers. Bucko. And we've got some insight into what these billionaires might be thinking thanks to the author Douglas Rushkoff, who received an invitation to give a talk to a small group of ultra-wealthy men that bombarded him with questions like Bitcoin or Ethereum, virtual reality or augmented reality. Who will get quantum computing first, China or Google? I feel like these are the questions you would get asked if you were on a bad day with a tech bro.
They said Alaska or New Zealand, meaning where should they?
Alaska or New Zealand? All right, from my information that I have been studying for decades now, I would say New Zealand, but New Zealand's going to go through probably some serious changes and upwelling, new lands that are going to come up. So what you see is New Zealand right now is it's going to be a lot higher. All right. So where are the areas that are going to get hit the most? California is really going to get hammered. All right. It's going to break up into 150 different islands. We'll talk about that and why all of these billionaires are buying land, farmland, in key locations.
Situate their bunkers for the event.
Yeah, for some reason, New Zealand is a really popular spot for billionaires building underground bunkers. If things take a turn for the worse, I guess there's going to be a bunch of billionaires living in the hills of New Zealand like hobbits, which is ironic because they're really more like Smaug sitting on his pile of gold. The billionaires also ask questions like, should a shelter have its own air supply? I'd go with yes on that one. Like if an independent air supply is an option, why not just do it? This is doomsday we're talking about here. It's not the time to get cheap. Now, if you're wondering, how would rich people maintain control of their security force after their money is worthless? Well, they're wondering the same thing.
The question we ended up spending the majority of time on was how do I maintain control of my security force?
How do I maintain control of my security? Well, you take care of them, all right? I can tell you from example, it's definitely not happening from the perspective if you're going to treat your security the way you do your employees, all right? So, uh, and the rest of the world. So it's probably not going to work out too good for you. All right, so yeah, not looking real good for some of these tech billionaires because I don't think they're going to make it. All right, uh, their security are going to probably turn on them, and we'll see. We'll see, right? So now temperatures, like I've been telling you guys, I'm going to go through a lot of different things here because this is the lead up. Because I've told you guys that I see these changes coming uh, this year. All right, some serious changes this year, but we'll see a lot of the lead into this, and I'm going to point out the different places where I think we really need to look at. Now, what are the top things you should have available for earth changes? Well, one of those things is not to be in those locations that are probably not going to survive. Right. So you need to know where those are. Second thing, you need to have food, water, of course, that's going to last. Uh, filtration, ways to get more food. So I live right on a wilderness area, so I have access to more food, and I'm very skilled in obtaining that food and so forth. and I can move into other areas very easily, very quickly, and do the same. So you need to be, I think, very flexible going forward, and uh, be around people that you can trust, be in an area that you can trust, have good neighbors. If you live in a place where there's rioting already going on, it's probably not a good place, right? So, because if this thing really goes down, then those people that are rioting now are going to probably turn into cannibals, right? So you need to be in areas that are going to be sustainable long term. You can work with people to do that. Deer is good, but we're going to, in a lot of places, you're going to see the climate change pretty significantly. And that's what I'm going to point out right now. So right now we're looking at, like I've been projecting and talking about for quite some time, we're seeing 100 and 150 year records being broken. You guys have been following me, you know that I've been saying that we're going to have an early winter this year. And I said that last year, we pretty much did. But this year is going to be even earlier, and it's going to be a lot colder this year, way colder, right? And it's already starting to show that as temperatures start to drop. Here where I'm at in Lake Tahoe, 45 degrees yesterday afternoon with hail, right? And it looked like there was snow everywhere. So it's already starting to get there. I was driving along, I think it's like 295, 395, one of those roads along the backside, the desert side of the California mountains, and where Bishop and all those little towns are. Towns that I used to go through, gosh, how long ago was it? 30, 40 years ago? Almost, yeah, about 40 years ago is when I started doing some serious climbing in the SEAL teams. So I would go to Mount Whitney, the highest peak in the contiguous United States. It's like around 14.5, I think, somewhere around there. And I climbed it twice. But when I was driving by that area, there was a lot of rain yesterday. And up in the mountains, you could see it was either sleeting or snowing already, right? So we're not through with summer yet, and we're already seeing winter conditions across most of the United States. So as I move this along here, you can see that the temperature's gonna get lower. You're seeing 38 degrees up here in the north. That's late fall temperatures, early winter. And like I said, we still have almost another month left of summer. So these temperatures are going to continue for the rest of the week. They're going to get cooler. You get a little bit back and forth, but these temperatures are going to stretch way down, even into the south, right? So you see these temperatures basically going zigzagging back up and then going really low again. So you're seeing these are the highs, all right? So 60s in the deep south for summer, all right, for a high, all right? So 50s, 40s, 39s in the northern climb. So maybe even less. So 100 and 150 year temperature records are being broken for cold. All right, so we're going to move into this colder realm that I've been talking about for years now. It's basically grand solar minimum or mini ice age that we're moving into. This comes with the earth changes that are basically coming as well, right? So 69 degrees last night in Texas. What part of Texas changing winds, woman, right? So northern Texas, understandable, but if you're like in southern Texas, that's pretty low for a low. So the lows here are already into the 40s. I think next week or the week after, we're going to start hitting 30s. Again, still in the summer. Still in the summer, guys. Still have several weeks of summer left. I said that we're probably for some areas where we're not even going to see fall. We're going right into winter, right? So it's going to be an absolute